Your sermon didn't fail. Pastor, if you walked away yesterday thinking, man, my sermon just didn't land, I'm going to give you some Monday encouragement. We don't get to decide if our sermon worked. Isaiah tells us that God's word doesn't return void, and he specifically says God's word, not our illustrations, not our outline, not our delivery, but his word. I've learned over the years that some of the most powerful sermons I've preached were the ones that I thought actually failed. Sermons I thought were terrible, people came to me and told me how much they'd impact their life. In fact, there was actual visible fruit from those sermons. And the sermons that I thought I had nailed, I didn't always see the fruit that I thought that I might see out of them. You and I have to remember, we're not responsible for the results. We're responsible for faithfulness. God is responsible for the results. And sometimes those results aren't the ones we wanted. We can never forget that some of God's greatest work is done deep underground before you ever see the fruit. He is at work in the things that he's using us for. As we're preaching and not seeing the results, or we're preaching and we're not happy with our sermon, God is still at work, because his promise is that his word never returns empty. So your sermon didn't fail. You just haven't seen the fruit yet. Do me a favor and comment faithfulness below. If you're going to choose faithfulness over expecting results and just trusting that God is doing his work, that's going to help encourage some other pastors as well today. Hopefully, in some small, tiny way, I've helped encourage you to keep pastoring for another week. Stay faithful. You're appreciated, pastor. We need you. We love you. God sees, even if you don't think anybody else does.